Organic Dope. Bill Schumer here with Rob Hallaman and Dan Littlefield. Back again here with 152, Jones versus Belfort. Let me tell you why Belfort can win. He's fucking old school, man. Goes in there, he fights, he knows he can fight. He's got hand speed, he's got power, he's got experience, and he's got the ability to finish. So
you're picking him?
No, I'm picking Jon Jones.
Oh, okay.
Tell me why. Tell me why I'm wrong, though. Rob, Dan, who wants it?
I actually think you're right. Jon Jones is going to win.
No, I think it means. What do you think? Why Jon Jones is going to win?
Jon Jones is going to win because it's not even really a challenge. I don't think. I think out of all of the people he could have fought that were put up for him to fight recently, like Chael and Lyoto and Dan Henderson, I think Belfort's got the least chance. I think when I saw Belfort fight Anthony Rumble Johnson, which was pretty much at 205 since Rumble didn't make weight, it's like the blueprint almost of what probably Jon Jones will do. Jon Jones will probably come out, do his little crawling thing into the ring. The fight will start. He'll take Vitor down and start throwing elbows, and Vitor is not going to submit Jon Jones, and Jon Jones is not going to get tired like Rumble did, and that's going to be it. And it's going to be a first round KO or TKO or second round KO or TKO. It won't go past the second round, I don't think. And just for the record, I'm pulling for Belfort to throw a Hail Mary punch and just knock Jon Jones in the next week. But realistically, you got to pick Jon Jones.
Yeah, I gotta say Jon Jones is just. Do you think I probably will go for the takedown because Vitor had such good hands and hand speed, so it probably will look to take it to the ground. It'd be the first fight in a while though that Jon Jones hasn't wanted to just make it a stand-up fight, and that eliminates the reach advantage. So
he's still got the reach on the takedown.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, with the takedowns, his long legs for sure, but I think Jon Jones is definitely going to win by probably TKO in the first round, maybe second round.
Yep. It's too bad. I like Vitor. Vitor hasn't been finished a lot, though. We looked that up.
You're right.
He's only been finished, 3 times?
A couple of times, twice by Randy Couture.
In like last 15 years or something?
Yeah, and those were all back in the 90s.
However, Jones is finishing a lot of guys that don't get finished, I think.
It's true.
So.
It's true.
Very true.
But we also got a co-main event. Pretty tough one.
Yeah, I'm actually more looking forward to this fight than I am the Jon Jones fight.
Joseph Benavidez versus Mighty Mouse Demetrius Johnson. I think a pretty good fight. Benavidez, I believe, is the favorite. Johnson's probably ranked higher, actually. Got to give Demetrius Johnson the speed advantage, I think, and definitely Benavidez the power advantage. Fight of the night,
more than likely.
Close to guaranteed. Yeah. I like Demetrius Johnson. It's a tough pick. I really like the kid, so it might be one of those picks that Rob uses all the time. Because I did want Benavidez, I think. I feel like he can catch him and I'll power him. But I'm going with Mighty Mouse.
You're going to go with Demetrius Johnson, huh?
I am.
I think Benavidez is the favorite, isn't he?
I think so.
I'm going to have to say so.
And he trains with, Team Alpha Male, Uriah Favors.
Mm-hmm.
And he definitely has looked more dominant so far in getting to the finals than Demetrius did. But so far I've picked against Demetrius twice, and I've been wrong twice. So I'm going to pick Demetrius this time because...
Man, he let you down 3 times.
Why would he let me down 3 times? I've been wrong about him twice.
Because he's going to be wrong again this time because he's going to lose, and you're picking him.
I can't pick against him 3 times in a row. I mean, I just can't. The guy keeps winning.
I agree, but I mean, I just think that Benavidez is much better. Benavidez is 16-2, and his 2 only losses are both to Dominic Cruz. One a split decision, and the other one was a unanimous decision. But this last time they fought was a split decision, so it was even closer. So I mean, he's getting better and better, and those are his only 2 losses that he has on his record. And guys that he has beat, Eddie Wineland, he's familiar. Fabiano, he's familiar. He's beaten Miguel Torres. So I mean, he's got some guys that he has beat. I mean, being in the feather, his weight class. Well, a lot of the guys that you see them fighting, you don't really know of. So a lot of those guys could be badasses.
I thought Cruz and Johnson, or Cruz and Demetrius Johnson was a good fight too, though. I mean, it may not have been a split decision, but it was a pretty good fight.
Yeah, it was a unanimous decision with 5 rounds.
Yeah, but it was still a good fight. I thought Demetrius.
Since then, he's had a draw and a win.
Yeah.
We got Michael Bisping, Brian Stann.
I like Brian Stann, but unfortunately, he's going to lose to Michael Bisping.
Why?
Michael Bisping, he's been there forever. I mean, you look at his record, he's 23-4. I mean, he's been around for a long time. What was he on Ultimate Fighter? Anybody know off the top of their head?
4. Ultimate Fighter 4, maybe? Right.
Yeah, it was on 4, because he had...
Woo!
You got it.
I watched my Ultimate Fighter.
You are the champion, I think, even though you don't have your belt.
Yeah, I am the champion.
Technically,
but
yes.
I didn't defend my title at all, because my match was canceled by Jon Jones.
Yeah. How much money did you lose on that?
Oh, I didn't lose anything, but a lot of people lost a bunch of money.
But Michael Bisping, you look at his losses to Chael Sonnen, which a lot of people think he won that fight. Wanderlei Silva, Dan Henderson, Rashad Evans. So, I mean,
yeah,
those are only his losses. I mean, those are his only losses.
It's debatable whether he lost to Rashad or...
He lost to Chael.
No, he didn't really lose to Chael.
But he did. So did Stan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Stann lost to Chael, yeah.
Both of them.
They both did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Stann really lost to Chael.
Really lost to Chael.
Yeah.
So I think Michael
Bisping beat Chael, actually.
Michael Bisping is just going to beat him. I mean, I don't think he's going to stand with him, so he'll probably take it to the ground. And
Bisping doesn't go to the ground, though. He's going to pick and roll.
Who are you picking?
I'm going to have to go with Bisping, but Stan does get the power to catch him. But I think that Henderson fight eats Bisping alive, and if he
wants a rematch.
Yeah, he's not going to get caught by Stan, so he wins probably by decision unless he can TKO him. And he could finish.
I'm going to go ahead and maybe for the first time ever since I've been watching the UFC, I am going to root for Michael Bisping to win. I am actually on Michael Bisping's side. I'm rooting for him to win. I want him to get the title shot. I think he deserves a title shot. And I think if he beats Brian Stann, he's closer to a title shot. However, with that being said, I think that he doesn't have the power Brian Stann does. Brian Stann is very durable. He can take a lot of power shots. I don't think Bisping is going to submit him, and I don't think that he can knock him out or TKO him. And so Bisping's got to watch out for that one punch knockout power from Stann. But I think Bisping's a better boxer and a better kickboxer, so I think Bisping wins by decision, just like you said. And I hope he wins by decision, too.
I mean, Bisping has 15 KOs or TKOs. It's a lot of finishes.
Matt the Hamill. Vladimir Matyushenko.
He last fought in August 2011. Matt Hamill.
What the fuck is going on? Matt Hamill is retired.
Yeah,
I'm
telling you,
positive.
they brought him back because he owns the win over Jones. They figure if he can string some wins together, they can market the fight.
Do they even
Is it much of a
explain why
marketable
they're bringing
fight,
him
though?
out?
I mean, I really don't want to see that.
The only guy that beat Jon Jones fights him again.
By fucking being pummeled to death.
Yeah, by being.
I beat Jon Jones
elbows.
by being fucking beat to death.
I think they're very comparable fighters.
They are.
Same type of fighters. Hamill, of course, younger.
Better wrestler, I think, too.
Yeah, but probably not as good of a boxer. Definitely not experienced. Matyushenko's a pretty good wrestler.
Matyushenko is like 41
Hamill's
now.
wrestling is a little overrated, I think. He was a good wrestler, but the MMA wrestling...
They're both coming off TKO losses from Gustafsson.
Yeah, because Hamill likes to get hit.
I think Hamill wins, mainly just because Vladimir is he's getting up there in age. He's not Dan
He's
Henderson.
42, I think.
He's
Who?
not Dan Henderson. He's not
Matyushenko, 41.
41.
Yeah, he's not Dan Henderson. He's not Randy Couture. You know, not everybody.
But he's Vladimir.
He is Vladimir, but not everybody can fight into their mid-40s. So, Hamill, even though he's been retired, I think he wins by I don't know what, but he wins.
I agree. I don't think Matyushenko's going to win this fight. He's
Good.
too old, and
I can gain one on both of you.
all right.
Beautiful. Which leads us into Charles Oliveira and Cub Swanson.
I like Charles Oliveira.
So do I.
I like his. He did like what was it? A standing triangle in one fight. Like they were standing up and he jumped up and caught somebody in a triangle choke. I thought that was pretty awesome. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He takes people's back real easy. Cub
He's
Swanson,
definitely very slick on the ground.
Cub
And
Swanson's
he's got a couple of anaconda chokes.
Cub Swanson's more of a striker, right?
Yeah, and looked really good in his last fight.
He did. I'm gonna pick Oliveira. I think he's more well-rounded overall, and I think he's more of an up-and-comer than Cub Swanson is.
Oliveira's got 7 submissions and 6 knockout or KOs.
I
So
think
he's pretty even there in the stats as far as.
I think he's
But he
pretty
has
well-rounded.
several anaconda chokes, and
I think if either one of them were ever going to get a title shot, I think Oliveira's closer than Cub Swanson ever will be. So
I think I'm going to have to disagree with you and say Cub Swanson's the more overall fighter, or the better overall fighter. Probably not as explosive, but he looked real sharp with his striking before, so if he can keep it standing up, which I think he can, or at least avoid the submissions at the end of the round, I'm looking for the TKO, Cub Swanson. That's my pick. Against you guys again.
a couple of different picks.
I need them. We got the prelims on FX. Vinny Magalhaes and Igor Pokrayak.
Kayak, I think that's right.
Yeah, Pokrayak. I'm
Close
going with
enough.
Igor Pokrayak.
Taking Igor as well.
I'm going to go with Vinny Magalhaes. Submission. Catches him. Evan Dunham versus TJ Grant.
Evan Dunham.
Taking Dunham as well.
Taking TJ Grant.
Wow, we're taking all the same picks, and he's taking all the opposite picks.
Canada.
Is this a plan?
I don't know,
hometown
it
This
sounds
plan he's
like
plotting against us.
Sounds like
He's
it.
gonna
TJ
go up-
Grant's tough, man.
You're
He's
going to
tough.
try to go up like 15 wins ahead of us or something.
Or fall finally below us, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Doubt that. Lance Benoist versus Sean Pearson.
I'm going with the guy from St. Louis, Lance Benoist.
I'm taking Sean Pearson. Uh-oh.
This
Switch
was
it
a
up.
tough one for me to pick, too. A lot of these were. I'm going to go with Sean Pearson, though. Another hometown kid. Marcus Brimage and Jim Hedis?
Jim Hedis.
Jim Hedis.
Agreed.
Uh-oh. We all agreed on a fight.
Seth Bashinsky. These are prelims on Facebook. Seth Bashinsky and Samoan Thorson.
Thorson.
Taking
I'm going to take
Seth.
Thorson.
Bashinsky for Rod, but I'm gonna go with Dan. Mitch Gagnon and Walil Watson.
I'm going with Mitch.
taking Mitch as well.
Well, I'll take Walil Watson.
How you say the first name?
I'm saying Walil.
Well,
I don't think that's what I said, but that's what I said the second time. I'm gonna go with that one.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Well,
Well, that's what it looks like.
And the one fight that is from the last card, Charlie Brennaman versus Kyle Noke.
I'm taking Charlie Brennaman.
Whoa, what happened? You switched your pick.
Yeah, I switched it. After looking into it a little more than the last time when I had time to look at it, I noticed that even though I'm not really high on Charlie Brennaman, like I said, the people he's lost to are for mostly really good fighters. Kind of top of the division fighters. And I just thought the overall competition that Brennaman has lost to is better than Noke's. So I'm switching my pick. And I'm switching to Charlie Brennaman. So
Yeah.
so
I'm
if
going with Kyle Noke still.
So if Kyle Noke wins, I won't be like, oh yeah, I picked Kyle Noke when 151 got canceled. I'll still say, hey, I'll stick with Charlie Brennaman and take my loss like a man if he loses. But I think he'll win.
I'm taking Brennaman. You got Noke
Nope,
again?
I do.
Well, that's
I'll
it.
stick with him.
152, Jones versus Belfort.
Asterisk 151.
New flyweight champion crowned.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, that'll
I'm
be
more
cool.
excited. I'm excited for that fight.
Yeah, I'm more excited for that than seeing Belfort get beat up.
Thumbs up for Jones, thumbs down for Belfort. Give it
like,
to us.
subscribe, favorite.
Do all of it. We out.
Peace.
Peace.